Toyota Yaris Cross versus Toyota Corolla Cross. You guys have been asking me for a comparison with regards to both of these cars' hybrid variants. Well, for the Toyota Corolla Cross, Toyota has decided to put a hybrid system starting from the top of the line down to the base variant. On the other hand, Toyota Yaris Cross only has the hybrid system offered for the top of the line, and you have a regular ICE or internal combustion engine from the mid variant down to the standard model. So you guys have been asking for this, and yours truly will be so glad to give it to you. Welcome to another episode of Project Gentleman, and we hope that you enjoy our comparison of the Toyota Yaris Cross versus the Toyota Corolla Cross hybrid models. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here we go! So again, this comparison or this matchup just really makes sense. One is from the top of the line and the other is for the base model, but their price is gonna be very close to one another. So the Toyota Yaris Cross S HEV top of the line is only priced at 1,610,000, while the Toyota Corolla Cross G base model hybrid is only priced at 1,514,000 pesos as of the making of this video. So make sure to still check the updated price list from time to time. But yeah, for now, this is a very close price point, top of the line versus base model. Should you go for the other one, or should you just save some money and enjoy what you have? Does it have the minimum requirements or the minimum things that you'd want for a car? So let's start with your color options. For the Toyota Yaris Cross S, you have three colors. Actually, you have three colors as well for the Toyota Corolla Cross G. For the Toyota Yaris Cross, you have white, red, and blue. And for the Toyota Corolla Cross, you have white, silver, and this like gray kind of colorway. And with regards to the exterior looks, I would love to know, guys, your thoughts, your comment. Which one would you like to look at? Personally, I really think that the Corolla Cross is futuristic and very modern. Looks like really a hybrid car, if I may say that. But personally, for my taste, I really like the looks of the Yaris Cross with the overall package. It just really looks a bit smaller than the Corolla Cross. The Yaris Cross looks very compact, and it feels like it's very great for going through traffics and tight spaces with our Philippine roads. On the other hand, the Corolla Cross looks, it's like it has this dominance in it. So that's also a great look or a great car to have in terms of the stance and just the overall feeling when you see both of these cars. So exterior wise, I would love to hear or know your thoughts down below. So even though they are brothers, Yaris Cross and Corolla Cross, they were actually not cut from the same cloth. The Yaris Cross was made with a DNGA platform, which means Daihatsu New Global Architecture, and Corolla Cross was built from the TNGA platform, Toyota New Global Architecture. So this is a very big deal for a lot of people. If you guys notice from my other videos with our other reviews, shorts or TikToks, a lot of people really emphasize that, this car is a Daihatsu. This car is an original Toyota. So if you guys are wondering, that is the reason why there's some kind of discrimination over the platform from where a Toyota is built from. So if you're gonna look at the exterior, the build quality of the metal used with the interior, if you're gonna closely look at it, you will really feel the difference of the build quality. The build quality is being sacrificed for a lot of the safety features. In most cases, the Toyota Safety Sense, you just get that at this price. Now, if you ask me, does it really matter that much? For me, as a Toyota Veloz owner, I just really think that yes, you will really miss, or you will really want something like a car with a better build quality. But if you really like that car, especially with the looks, how it feels when you ride on it, I think that it will just cover all of the bad things or the bad perception. So finally, we were able to get that out of the way. So now let's go to the engine. You have here on the screen, I'm gonna flash it. Of course, the Corolla Cross has a much larger, more impressive 1.8 liter engine, hybrid, of course, and with regards to the power maximum and total output of your power and torque, this just really wins on this regard compared to the 1.5 liter engine of the Yaris Cross. So if power is a major or a very important factor for you, like from time to time you want to go on occasional road trips, or that's a very big part of your lifestyle wherein you need to go to places that are really steep and uphill, then you're gonna have so much more peace of mind with a Corolla Cross hybrid. And I think it's also worth noting with regards to the battery that was used for both of these hybrid vehicles. Yaris Cross has a lithium-ion battery, while the Corolla Cross G has a nickel metal hydride battery. So what does this mean? In short, Yaris Cross has a more modern, lightweight battery, while the Corolla Cross has a bit of an older technology, but it's proven and tested, but it's heavier. So for your front fascia, guys, good news for both of these cars. You have LEDs on all major lights for the front grille. So you have LED headlights, LED fog lamps, and LED daytime running light. So you can't go wrong if you're gonna choose either of these cars. And just a quick mention of minor difference, the Corolla Cross G has a blue emblem with the Toyota logo, while the Toyota Yaris Cross just has that regular look with the emblem, but it has the special Toyota logo for the Toyota Safety Sense. And when we go to your side profile, you actually have a much larger 18-inch two-tone alloy wheels for your Yaris Cross, while your Corolla Cross G only has a 17-inch monotone alloy wheels. And because of that, the smaller sibling actually has a much higher ground clearance with 212 millimeters, while the bigger sibling only has around 180 millimeters of ground clearance. And when we go to the top of these cars, you actually have a panoramic moonroof for the Yaris Cross, a roof rail, and a block top finish, while the Corolla Cross G, no moonroof, no roof rails, and no blacktop. You have shark fin antenna, in fairness, with the Corolla Cross G. And then for your rear end, guys, you actually have spoilers for both of these cars, which is good. And then you also have rear wipers, very similar. Rear camera, rear parking sensors. But the major difference is that for the Yaris Cross, it has a kick sensor, which is very useful if you're bringing groceries or a lot of things with both of your hands. Very convenient to just use your feet, activate or open up your power lift gate, compared to the Corolla Cross G manual tailgate only. And once you open both of their tailgates, the major advantage of Yaris Cross is you have that retractable to no cover, which gives you more privacy, and the Corolla Cross doesn't have that. Now for your interior, the Corolla Cross G has this very simple and very minimalist type of vibe when you get inside. Of course, the space is really very impressive for the Corolla Cross G. It looks premium enough, but when it comes to the more sophisticated or luxury type or premium feeling, of course, that goes for the Yaris Cross for me. Though, again, when I mentioned about the build quality, I think that it's really gonna be good enough for me. I will feel proud with the Yaris Cross interior feel. So the space is just really a bit tight for the Yaris Cross. That's where the Corolla Cross just really thrives. So again, trade off. Which one would you want and prefer? So as a driver, these are the things that you're gonna have for both of these cars. There, I'm just gonna flash it on the screen so that you can see, you can contrast, you can compare. A big difference as well is the power adjustable seats for the driver's side. That's very convenient, but I don't mind the manual adjustable seats for the Corolla Cross. As a driver, I couldn't ask for more with the Corolla Cross G. I think it really has the things or the major features as a driver that I would want to have in a modern vehicle. The thing is, I really prefer the fully digital TFT display with the Yaris Cross compared to the semi-analog with the Corolla Cross instrument panel. And when it comes to your second row seats, you have all that you'll need for both of these cars, but the major difference is you don't have charging ports for the Corolla Cross base model. Though you have the second row armrest, you have the second row cup holders for both of these cars, and the second row AC vents, which I think are non-negotiables for a second row in today's car. So that's really great to have, and you'll be so spoiled as a driver with all the features that you have with the Yaris Cross S top of the line. You just have everything, the features that I mentioned a while ago, plus the Toyota Safety Sense. Let's start with the adaptive cruise control. That in itself is very nice feature to have, especially in the Philippines. It automatically adjusts the way you're cruising on the road or whatever speed is necessary for that specific cruising. Conversely, you don't have a cruise control for the Toyota Corolla Cross base model. So if you're someone who always passes by expressways, highways, a lot of times I think that the cruise control could be a very useful feature for the Yaris Cross. Automatically braking, emergency braking when you're about to collide with an object in front of you. I think that's also worth paying for, and the convenience as well with the blind monitoring. As someone who has a car that has a safety sense or Toyota Safety Sense, I really think that it's very worth it. Okay, and of course, how can I forget my number one favorite feature of all time, the 360-degree panoramic view. I just think that this is the nail in the coffin for this one. But as a seasoned driver, I think that you can live with not having that. And the fabric seats, though it's a major con for me, it's no problem, it can be fixed. I can just spend money on installing leather seat covers. So as we end, these are the major cons for both of these cars. Okay, just comparing the two, you have some advantages, you have some disadvantages. By the way, both of them have 6 airbags. Overall, when it comes to the features, it comes with what you're gonna have. So with regards to the overall package, I really like the Yaris Cross. And in terms of the price, you're just gonna add a little bit more. But yeah, with less than 100k pesos difference, I think that both of these cars are really great to have with their own strengths and weaknesses. So having said that, I think this is one of the most interesting matchups. Very high contrast, space and practicality and great build quality versus great looks, great features, but loses with the space. So I hope that you also enjoyed this comparison. If ever you also did enjoy this and you found this video helpful, consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this to your loved ones and to your friends. This has been Ronnie with Project Gentleman, reminding you that whatever choice you're gonna make, you know that God loves you and He always knows what's best for His children. Make Him your Father and your ultimate provider today, because those who seek and trust God first are the ones who truly win in life. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. Ciao!